Hi, and welcome back to Ion Radio. I'm Ken.
I'm John.
And we're bringing you another Star Wars Armada battle report. And today we're going back to original trilogy again, John.
Yes, we are. I'm trying my hand at a Mon Mothma kind of MSU list with a lot of squadrons.
Where I've got Ozzel, and he's in a gladiator with one of the large base fins, just because, you know, he has this stature thing that he feels he's better than everyone else. So.
Is that because he goes too far forward with it?
I think that's exactly what it is.
We would like to give a big thank you and shout out to all of our Patreon members. If you would like to join the ranks, there's a link down below.
All right, so let's just get right to those fleet builds and then right to the action. I have Admiral Ozzel. His fleet comes in at 399 points. And we have him on a Gladiator 1 Star Destroyer. We have Captain Brunson aboard, Auxiliary Shields team, Ordnance Experts, Assault Proton Torpedoes, and the Demolisher title. Moving on, Captain Nita is on an Architans class light cruiser with turbo laser reroute circuits. We have a Raider 1 Corvette with Iden Versio, Ordnance Experts, and quad laser turrets. A Raider 2 Corvette with Admiral Montferrat and heavy ion emplacements, along with weapons battery techs and disposable capacitors. For support, we have a Gazanti-class cruiser flotilla with parts resupply and Darth Vader. Moving on to squadrons, Sienna Ree will lead the group in her TIE Interceptor squadron. Valen Rudor's there for support in his standard TIE fighter, and we have 4 generic TIE Interceptors finishing up the fleet.
Coming in at 399 points, I have Mon Mothma, who's sitting on an MC-30 torpedo frigate with Ordnance Experts, Assault Proton Torpedoes, H9 Turbo Lasers, and the Foresight title. Next, I have a CR90 Corvette A with Turbo Laser Reroute Circuits and Jaina's Light. Then I have an additional CR90 Corvette A with Turbo Laser Reroute Circuits. My final 2 ships are both GR75 medium transports with slicer tools. Now for squadrons, I get kind of crazy. I have Kanan Jarrus and 7 YT-2400s.
Both John and I are at 399 points. So we did the roll-off. I wound up winning and elected to go player 1. The objectives John gave me: most wanted, fleet in being, and intel sweep. I elected to go with intel sweep. Most wanted is going to be one of those things where it's on a flotilla and flying away. Fleet in being would have been interesting, but I really don't want John to get some of his tokens back, so intel sweep to me seemed to be the most intelligent because he can't move it around with strategic. Here's Ozzel's setup. We have the Gladiator in the front moving at speed 3. The 2 raiders on his right flank moving in at speed 3, and then the Architans and the Gazanti moving at speed 2. Objective ship is going to be Raider 1, which is Iden Versio's ship. Clearly she's going to be the one trying to pick up these objective tokens, with the other ships looking to take out some rogues and a couple CR90s.
Here is the Rebellion. We have Mon Mothma, who is the objective ship. This one's Jaina's Light. This is just a standard one. Both of these are Slicer tools. We have Kanan surrounded by all the smugglers that we could pull in from the Outer Rim.
First activation, we've got Iden Versio, nav, let's use it as the dial. We're going to stay at speed 3, adjust the first click on the tool. We'll land right here on the objective, well, right next to the objective token. So at least we know we'll be good for turn 2.
We're going to go with this transport right there, that's number 6. It's revealing an engineering. I wonder why we're doing that. Taking it as a token, and then going speed 3. If I had that already refreshed, it would have been really, really nice to just slice you. But that's not the case.
Activating Vader in his Gazanti nav. We'll use it as the dial because we can. And we're going to do parts resupply. Passing a token to the Gazanti and the Architans. One of those days, John. Dropping down to speed 1. Just moving them right here.
We're going to go with this transport. Big surprise. We're going to try to get those slicer tools online by taking an engineering token. We are going speed 2, and we're going to be moving like this. Definitely covering up that token. Like so.
Architans with Nita. Nav, we're going to take that as a token. And then using Ozzel, we will jump up to speed 3. Put ourselves right here.
We're going to go with Jaina's, who's revealing a navigate, so we're going to take that as a token. And then we're going to move speed 2. I believe speed 2 will bring us right to here, right where I want to be.
Looking at the Raider over here with Montferrat. Nav will use the dial. And no shots. We're going to up our speed to 4. And using the dial on the final click. Put ourselves over here.
We're going to go with this other CR90. It has a navigate. We're going to use it as a token. And then we're going to move speed 2 ahead just to stay up with Jaina.
Ozzel. We've got Nav. We're going to take that as a token. And let's go ahead and make our movement at speed 3. I'm going to temporarily move these out of the way, but we know where they're at. And then the question is, am I at long range of your CR90? I believe the answer is yes.
You are just in long range.
Okay, so we're going to make a shot my front to your front. That's 2 red dice. For a very accurate shot, and I can do nothing really with that.
Perfect.
All right.
We're going to go with the objective flagship. We have a nav dial. We're going to use it. And we're going to overlap all of my stuff. So actually it's just these 5. And then we're going to just slide this guy out of the way. And we're going to land right there. So, nicely for me, is you don't have a lot of places to put them.
No, I really don't, and I'm kind of forced to almost push them forward, which I don't like doing, but such is life. So we're going to start my squadron movement. We're just going to move 2 interceptors for starters to about here. And then the other generic, we're just going to jump right in front of them.
We're going to start with this squadron back here. He's going to fly his speed up to about here, and we're going to stay out of range of this ship, and we're going to shoot. This is black, right? We also want to stay out of range of that. Cool. We're going to shoot into the front of your raider.
Okay. That is, it's defending against a ship.
Yep, that's why I asked before we started this.
Well, isn't a YT-2400 a ship, technically? I mean...
It should be a little bit bigger.
I mean, yeah. All right.
Okay, black dice. Blank.
Okay.
That's fun. And then we're going to do the
exact same thing
again. To about there. And maybe this time we'll be a little bit more lucky. Hit.
Oof. They don't have bombers, though, do they?
They do not.
Yeah, let's go ahead and re-roll it, please.
For a hit.
I guess it was meant to be, so I will take it.
Back to you.
Okay, we're going to move Sienna forward. Thank you. Appreciate that. Makes it a lot easier. I believe that puts her engaged with both. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She'll cover a little bit more. And then Valen, unfortunately, cannot go quite as fast, but he's closer.
We're going to move another one, and we're going to move it so that I can just attack and stay out of range. Right there's good. I'm going to just move this out of the way. So we're going to attack into the front of that raider.
Mm-hmm.
For a hit.
Reroll it.
Ah, I saw it for a second.
Thought about it.
And then we're going to do this again with this guy. Be outside of range, and we're going to just launch another black into your front. Hit. Reroll it.
Reroll it, John.
Miss. You're going to stay alive. That's frustrating.
Okay, the final 2 TIE Interceptors I'm going to keep over here, as they might be needed later.
So... Cannon's going to move there. This guy is going to move here, as long as we're outside. This guy is going to move here, and then this guy is going to move here, so they're all going to shoot into the front of it.
Okay.
So, first one. Hit.
All right. I still have a shield. We'll take it.
Second one. Hit.
That's 1 damage on it.
Third one. Miss.
Okay. And then Kanan, right?
2 blues. 4, I don't think that is anything. Is he bomber? No, he's assault, cloak, and rogue. You lucked out. Significantly lucked out.
I did. I think you actually is.
I think it's a hit.
think it's a
It
hit.
does not, because it's a
But,
card that has too much. I get to do it.
You
now.
can. Kanan can do it though.
Yeah.
You get to give me with spending the.
Yeah, so
Correct.
I will give you a navigate raid.
Yeah. Navigate raid on Montferrat.
That is the end of turn 1 on to turn 2.
We're going to start out turn 2 with Montferrat. Got a engineering. We're going to use the dial, get 2 engineering points, and put 1 shield on the front. And then I'm just going to flak squadrons. So we're just going to work our way down. So we're going to start with that guy there for 2 hits. Next one, 2 hits. 2. 2. 2.
That's the one you have double arch.
Yep, so now we get to double. So now we're out the side. Same one. 2. We're going to go blank.
2.
1. 1. And I'm going to move. So I'm going to stay at speed 4. And that'll ram. That will not. Do we want to air it, or do we want to just move the 1 out of the way?
We'll move these out.
That'll put me right there. Okay. Get that out of the way. And then you can shoot it with the torpedo frigate.
We're going to go with number 6. It has a navigate. We're going to use it as the dial. I think we're going to drop down to speed 2. And we'll do this maneuver. And then we will set your ship to...
Gladiator.
Yeah, so I will exhaust that to use it. And your gladiator can have... I don't know. Confire. What do you have?
I have nav right now.
Yeah, so set it to a confire.
Activating the Gazanti with Vader squadrons. We're going to use that dial right away. We're going to activate the 2 rear squadrons. And we can easily go well past. We just want to stay within range 1 of these 2 guys. So out there looks good. We're going to go after the first one here on 4 health. So that's 4 blues. Thank you. For 2 hits.
You do have swarm.
I need something. Oh, right. And he's... So we can do that. Thank you. Doesn't matter. Gladiator on the hyped up thing. I couldn't see it. Go over here. Again, stay. We'll actually get that other one on 4. Firing at the one on 2 now. For 2, he's dead. That's it for squadrons. We're going to Ozzel to speed 2. And land on the token.
We're going to go with the transport. It's got a navigate. We'll use it as the dial. And we are going to figure out where we want to go. right to there, and then we'll use slicer tools to say you can have a set your thing to squadrons.
Okay, set the squadrons. Just so you know, it was a nav.
Figured.
And activating Raider 1. We're revealing a nav dial. We'll use it and take the objective token as well. I have one shot. We've got my side into the front of your GR75, black and blue, for 2 hits, and I'm going to risk it, and actually I probably shouldn't have done that. Blank, take 1.
You can re-roll the blue dice.
For an accuracy. You got away unscathed. Let's use this. Jump up to speed 4. And then we're going to adjust it the first click and then go straight the rest of the way. Okay, and that's definitely range 1 for next turn.
We're going to go with the non-Jaina's Light one. And it's revealing a concentrate fire. So we're going to use it as the dial. And we're going to start off by shooting the blue dice from my side into the rear of your ship.
Okay.
Because I have to drop one because you are obstructed because of Moth.
Right.
For hit.
I will go ahead and take it.
Then we're going to shoot the front into your rear.
The rear.
And we're going to concentrate fire in a blue dice. And then we'll set this to a double with TRC.
Okay. Let's have you re-roll one of the doubles, please.
For a blank.
Okay, and then I will brace that down to 2. So I will take 1 and then a crit.
Correct.
And the crit is comm noise. So you can either reduce my speed by 1 or choose a new command on the top dial which doesn't exist.
So you're going to speed 3. Who would have thought?
3.
Not the most useful thing ever. And then we're going speed 2. And I have to see what I actually can do, which is this. And we're going to do that. We're going to overlap that fighter for sure.
So the V comes out. Oops. Or ways it on.
And overlap these two.
Actually, he overlaps him too. Shield dial counts for overlap, right?
Yep.
Well, there. And then we'll throw these guys up here. Oops. Architans. Nav, because you sliced me to do that. It's useless.
It's a squadron.
Did I say nav?
Yes,
I
that's
meant
what you
squadron.
wanted.
I wanted a nav. Okay, so firing front of your GR75. It's almost not worth it. Yeah, go ahead, scatter it.
We will scatter that.
Okay. I have no other shots. I'm going to attempt to make this move. I'm kind of in agreement with John that I think this is going to overlap. No, it won't.
We're going to go with Jaina's Light. We have a concentrate fire, so we're going to use that. And we're going to shoot from my side to the rear of the ship that has outstayed its welcome. So that's going to be a red and a blue, because I don't care if you're obstructing me or not, because I'm Jaina's Light. We're going to roll it in. Okay, and then we will concentrate fire in a blue dice. And then we'll switch this to...
Double with TRC.
I think...
Ooh, a crit.
a crit.
Well, my brace had die, so I need
Need to
reroll the red crit.
Ah, stupid dice!
Well, I'm going to burn that out because I need to. I take 1 damage. Yeesh.
Then we're going to... flak both these squadrons.
Okay.
Yep, we'll flak both those squadrons. So the one that's closer to me, hit. And then the one that's further away, hit.
Okay. 2 interceptors down to 2 health.
And then we have to move,
Yep.
which I don't want to do. And we will land right here. I'm going to overlap a bunch of stuff.
We'll overlap that.
That guy.
That guy. I think you might overlap.
I
Yep.
do.
Let me pull him out. And the one on 2, I'm going to keep closer so I can take him out later. We'll put these guys back over here for right now. Okay, Gladiator, Confire. Gonna use it as the Confire. We're gonna make a shot my front to the front of your CR90. This is at close range, so let's see what happens. Let's Confire in a black die here. Okay.
You can re-roll both of the black dice with Mon Mothma.
Okay, so you're down to 4 hits total.
We will redirect that to the far side.
Alright, so I'm going to commit to this move. We know that's going to ram.
So you're reducing your speed to 2? Or you
Yeah, reducing, Ozzel's reducing the speed to 2. And then I'm going to land there-ish. So let me slide him out of the way so I get the tool in here. So that will land, so those 2 for sure overlapped. It was not. Okay. And then I have, unfortunately, I can only hit your side, but that's okay. So that's 4 black dice onto the same ship. And all I have here is Ordnance Experts. I'm going to risk it with these.
We both need to take a damage.
Oh, because we ramped. Yes, thank you. 2 into nothing. That was a waste. 3.
You can re-roll the double.
Take 2. Should have left the other ones. Bummer.
We will burn out the redirect, move 1 to the rear. It's really stiff, and then take 1 right there.
Okay. And that, I believe, is it.
We're going to go with the flagship at this point. We have a navigate. We will use it as the dial. We have 2 shots. We're going to shoot from my side into...
Take the token.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Going to shoot from my side into your rear. And we're going to drop a black dice. So it's going to be 2 blacks and 2 blues. And we'll see what we get. You're done.
Yes, because I'm going to spend all my non-existent tokens. But I will say, John, I got rid of the raid now.
Yes, you did. And then we're going to throw 1 blue dice at the front of this Archeton. And the blue dice says it's a crit.
Into the front. Let's just go ahead and... Ooh, we're at...
Medium. You can have me re-roll it.
Yeah, re-roll it.
Hit.
Okay, now we'll redirect that to the far side closest to you. Yes, thank you.
Okay. And we're going speed 2. With a nav. Which says I do this maneuver. Right to there.
Squadron phase. Let's start with this guy. We're going to attack the YT 2400 on 4 health. That's 2. I've got another one engaged so we can swarm that. So 2. And then we'll make another shot with that guy. If I can pick up the dice. It's gone.
I'm going to try to move him on the station to heal 1 and then shoot this guy from the rear. Because I can reach there.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we land on the station, I will be just in range. Or just out, it doesn't really matter. Just out, so I will land squarely on the station to heal up to 3.
Okay.
So that's the first one.
Yep.
Then... this guy is going to move down to here and engage this guy and only that guy. I'm going to be engaged. Yeah, you know what? Doesn't really matter. We'll shoot that guy.
Okay.
So that's going to be 4 blues into your TIE Interceptor. 4 hits dead, and you get a counter.
Dead, I get the counter. I can swarm for 1, but he's dead.
And then it goes back to you.
So I only have 2 left. Let's see if I can lock some of these down. Can I get in there? The answer is yes.
You can get in there, but this guy is...
Yeah, well, he's yeah. That I do know. Alright, well, Phelan's going to jump right into the middle. Can't shoot anybody because he's not rogue. And then Sienna is going to come around behind this YT over here. And then I believe it's just you here on out.
We'll activate this guy, who's then going to shoot at the TIE on 2. Here we go. 2.
So he's dead. Counter 2. Swarm 1.
So this guy is going to attack Phelan because we're not engaged. So we'll attack Phelan for 4 dice. For block your scatter, take 1.
Gotta take it.
And then this guy's going to do the same thing because asteroid's keeping me not engaged with you. So that's going to be 4 more dice. That's nothing. Again, dice. And then Kanan's going to fly himself over to here. And he's going to shoot.
Except I only move 4.
He moves 3.
Yeah.
Still, there is good enough. And we're going to shoot into the side of that Corvette.
Okay.
With 2 blue dice. And with assault, I'm going to spend that out and say that you get a nav raid.
Nav raid. Done.
And that's going to be the end of that round, moving on to the next round.
Starting off with turn 3, and I am going to start with Ozzel. Confire. We are going to hold on to that and use that. We're going to fire my front to the front of the CR90 that is hurting. 2 blacks, 2 reds. I need 3 to get in. Got an evade. I'm going to not risk this. Let's go ahead and use the confire here. And black die.
How much?
That's 3, 5.
And you need 3.
I need 3. I am not going to ordnance experts.
You can re-roll the double and the red.
Crit. Okay. So I need 1 hit on these 2.
Yep, it's gone.
That's gone.
It was a valiant effort. There was a crit in there?
There was a crit in there.
Crit is structural.
One, because we're Ozzeling to get up back up to speed 3.
Mm-hmm.
Came back. Bumped him a little bit. Think I got the side shot on you?
You do.
Yeah. The fins, sometimes you look through the plastic and it looks weird. So I get 4 black dice. I do have ordnance experts. Well, I think we're going to try and rolling some blanks into something. Okay, there you go.
You can re-roll both of those.
Mon Mothma's really getting you some use today. 3.
And then we're going to use this to redirect. And we're going to redirect with foresight, 1 to the front, 1 to the rear, and then take 1 on the side.
Okay. And that's it for demo.
So we're going to go front into the front of the Architons. So that is a blue and 2 black dice. We'll see what happens. For... That
2,
is
and I
what
get
it
to
is.
do something with it. So I am not going to risk anything here. Let's go ahead and do the...
Actually, I could have re-rolled those. Yeah. Hold
you
on.
want to?
Yeah, because it doesn't matter.
You do have ordnance experts, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll re-roll both of them. Cool.
Okay, well, I'm still going to... well, actually now...
Yeah, this is why it...
Yeah, all right, let's re-roll the double.
Or take 1.
And then I'll redirect the 1.
You want to put it to the side with 1?
No, I'm going to put it to the side with 2.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we're going to hit you with 2 blues and 3 blacks.
Yeah.
Right into your front. And we will change this to an accuracy. And we will accuracy... that.
Reroll one of the doubles. And then I will wind up redirecting to the the side with 1 again, but then I'm assuming you're going to do assault proton torpedoes.
I am.
So the crit is for assault proton torpedoes, thruster fissure. When I change my speed by 1 or more, suffer 1 damage. Oh, that's great with Ozzel.
Okay, and then you're taking 4.
And then I'm taking 4. So
This
we'll
side?
take, no, we're going to take 1 off here, the 2 there, and then 1 more.
Okay, and then we're going to jump up to speed 3, and with our maneuvers, we're going to also this token.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do this. Can you float that baby for me? Wham!
Okay, at that. Activating the Architons. We have Confire. We'll go ahead and use it. I was going back and forth on what I wanted to attack. At the end of the day, I'm not going to kill that, so we're going to go after the transport. So, red and black. That's not bad. I'm going to Confire in a red.
We will
assuming you're scattering.
Scatter that all the way.
Cool. And then I have no other shots, and I really don't feel like changing speed, because if I do, I get in trouble. So can I avoid ramming myself? Is that gonna ram? No.
You will be clear.
Yeah,
Can you just lean it? And you are now over here. I'm gonna go with the transport. I have a nav. Using it as a dial, don't really need to though. And then we're gonna land right here.
Iden Versio's ship. We've got Confire, we'll use the dial. We're going to start with a flak to Canaan. So that's 2 black dice. I'm going to leave it at 2.
Okay. We're gonna brace it to 1.
Okay. My next shot's going to be against the transport. We're unfortunately medium range. So 2 blue dice. And then I'm going to Confire in another blue. We're going to block the scatter, take 2.
I will cancel out with Mon Mothma the 1 and take 1.
Now I get to move. I think, unfortunately, I'm ramming regardless. I mean, I could keep myself from ramming, but then I'm, like, primo target for you. You know what I think I just realized, John?
Huh?
I think I could have actually bypassed the flotilla and actually landed there, but then you would have just bumped and you would have been further back. You still would have gotten that token. Ah, but I would have
You
activated
would have
first.
gone first. That's why.
That was a mistake I made. I cost myself the game doing that. You know what? I think that might keep me out of. I'm going to take the risk here.
Uh-huh.
And I believe that will ram at 4 and at 3.
And maybe at 2.
Maybe at 2. Go ahead and mark it. Straight. That would be at the 1. Thank you. That looks like that's going to be a ram.
Yeah.
Yep. So it goes back to 1. The flotilla will take 1.
The little transport has done what it needs to. We are revealing a navigate. It's jumping up to speed 3 with that. And we're going to be doing... that. Right to there.
Activating the Gazanti squadrons. We're going to go ahead and use it. I get 2 squadrons. It's going to be these 2. We're easily in range of, getting to Canaan. So what we're going to do, pop myself here. We're going to take my first shot against Canaan. So that's 4 blues. I cannot swarm, so take 1.
Well, that's unfortunate, but there's 1.
And we're going to bring the other interceptor forward and do the same thing. Now I get swarm. Alright, you're going to take 2 even if you brace, so there, but he's dead.
I die. And that's just because I forgot to cloak.
Oh, that's right, Canaan is cloak.
Yeah. And then it gave you a free shot on me.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't have happened, but I forgot.
Okay, so I really can't do any damage with this thing, so I'm going to Ozzel down to speed 1 so I can do a double crank landing here.
CR90, it's revealing. Concentrate fire, so we're going to use it. And we're going to start with this red shot into the front of your Architon. So that's going to be 1 red dice.
Oh, I was just curious to see what my shields were on the far side. I think it's only 1.
1. For a double. And we're going to concentrate fire in. And then we're going to set that to a double. By spending TRC.
We are at long range, right?
We are.
So we're going to spend 1 of these out to cancel the 1 double. And then I guess I'm going to use the redirect token to push the 1 damage over, and then I'll take 1.
Leaving you with how much now?
2.
That is super, super duper unfortunate. And then we're going to flak both these TIE squadrons.
Okay.
Closer, then further. Close. Miss. Further. Hit. Now we're going to move. And...
Flotilla.
I think we're going to ram the flotilla. Or do I want to? I could also just drop to speed 2 or speed 1 and do this. Which is actually what I'm going to do. We're going to drop to speed 1 and do this. With that token.
I knew that's what you were going to do.
It knew it's what I'm going to do.
Squadron phase. Valen Rudor is going to start. He's going to go after the one here at 3 health. Got it. I'm still engaged, so he cannot move.
Well, he couldn't move anyway.
Right, because squadron phase, yeah. You're the one with all the fancy rogues. Then there's YT over here with 3, and we're going to attempt to take that out. I don't get swarm, so just 2. And I think the rest are yours.
It is. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this fighter, we're going to fly all the way down to here, not be engaged with Sienna, and then we're going to shoot into the front of your Architon. That's going to be a black dice. Okay, so before all my fighters are dead, I'm going to take this guy and attack into Valen and see what happens. Block out all your tokens, take 1. And then that guy is going to do the same thing. All I have to do is get an accuracy and a hit.
Let's see an accuracy.
I see 3 accuracies.
Oh, jeez.
There's the hit.
He's dead.
Now for movement, we're going to move down. And that's out of the way toward the bottom of the table because I don't want to be able to be engaged by a squadron. So it's going to go somewhere like that. And this last guy in his last hurrah is going to attack Sienna with 4 dice and then get countered to death. Here we go. For another grand total of 0 damage.
Alright, here's the counter of 2. For what?
And that's going to do it for this round. On to turn 4.
Start turn 4, activating Nita. Nav, we'll use it as the dial. I'm going to spend the engineering token to give myself 2 engineering points. We're going to put a shield on my right side. And then we are going to flak the one YT-2400 out my left side for
nothing. He stays at 3.
And then we're going to take a shot at the CR90. I believe we are at long range. Oh no, actually we're medium range.
Yeah.
So medium range to your CR90 doesn't really matter to the Mon Mothma. Helps if I roll all of them. And before you do anything, I'm going to go ahead and use Vader. He should be within distance 5 of, yes. And we're going to kill off Nita to re-roll this red for a double. What was the other one? Was that it?
It's a double accuracy is what you should be having right now.
Let's block out your redirect. 4.
This is into my front.
This is in your front.
So we cancel out the double. And then we just take 2.
And using the dial, we're stay at speed 3, so I don't have to suffer any damage. Add a click on the first joint. Just bump that out for a second. Force you to fire on the side.
Transport 6 is revealing a squadron, and I have this squadron just in range. Like that. And we're going to shoot into your front.
He needs to.
Okay. Then actually what we do is I'll just shoot into your side.
Okay.
Hit.
We'll redirect to the rear.
Okay, and then I move to here. And then we're moving and we're going speed 2. And it doesn't really matter, so we will do this.
The Vader Gazanti squadrons. We're going to go ahead and use that right away. So we're going to activate the one on the back end here. We're just going to... And take a shot. So that's 4 blues. Shouldn't be black in there. 1. And then I'll activate the other one. go past it. I'm going to jump over here. We'll attack the same guy, this time with Swarm. He's dead. For giggles, we'll take a front shot to the front of your CR90. For 1.
We redirect it to the far side.
Okay. And then I'll Ozzel to speed 2.
Actually, I don't. I take it straight to the hull.
Straight to.
Because it was just a hit.
Yeah. Ozzel to speed 2. That'll put me right here.
We're going with the far one. We have a navigate. We're going to continue at speed 3 and just zip along the board. Over to just move me there.
Activating Ozzel and Demolisher. Nav, we'll use that as the dial. We're going to start with a shot, my front to your rear. It's 2 reds. We're at medium range for 2 crits.
I cancel both of them out with Mon Mothma.
Okay, cool.
And Foresight. So, Foresight and Mon Mothma.
So now we're going to move. I'm at speed. And we're going to take the side into the rear of the MC-30. 4 black dice. I will Ordnance Experts these 2. So we'll Vader Brunson.
Brunson's discarded, so you
Brunson's
can reroll.
discard, I can reroll.
I think it's any number.
Any number. You're going to take 5.
You can re-roll that double.
It's a 4.
And then we will be redirecting all of it to all different places. So we'll take 3 over to here on this side, and then 1 to the rear. Making that long shot right here. We have a concentrate fire, so we're going to use it.
Yay, Jaina's light.
And we're going to shoot you with a red dice, and then probably out in a red dice. So here we go. 4 crit. And then we're going to add in another red dice. And then we're going to turn it into a double.
We're at long range or medium range?
Long range, otherwise I would have had a blue dice.
So we're going to cancel out the double, and I guess take the 1 shield.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to, just for funsies, shoot into the side of your
The Gazanti?
Gazanti, because there's nothing else to shoot at.
No.
For block, this is where I needed the TRCs. So we will block your scatter, and you can take 1.
There's 1.
And then I ram you and we stay still.
Yep, and I take a damage. Last ship for me, Iden Versio on the Raider. We're going to take that nav and clear out the raid that we have had for most of the game. And then we're going to take some shots. I think my first shot, for fun, let's fire my rear to the front of the CR90. 1 blue, this is medium range. Take a hit.
You can push it off to that side over there.
Then we're going to go after the MC-30. We're going to go into your side. 2 blue dice. We are at medium range. Wish it was at close. For hit crit.
We're at medium?
Yeah.
cancel both.
Okay. And then I get to move. And I believe... Can you take that up for me, please? Thank you. I will do this. Right here. Clear of the obstacle. I believe I'm just in your front arc now.
Okay, we're going to go with Mon Mothma. We have a navigate. We're going to use it as the dial. And we'll collect this. So I'll nicely get the 75 points for that. Mm-hmm. We're going to start by shooting my front into the side of your ship. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be 2 blacks and a blue.
Yep.
We'll see what happens. And then we will Ordnance Experts this one. And I don't care.
Well, re-roll the double.
You're Iden, you cancel.
Oh, that's right. I might. Yeah, so that gets canceled, and then for 1, I'll just take it.
Then we're going to shoot from the rear to your side. That's going to be a blue and a black. For continuing the trend of not doing anything, here's going to be re-rolling the black dice. And then blocking that out.
We'll brace. Anything else that can hit me? So then I'll just go ahead and redirect the one to the front.
APT.
Okay, APT is structural damage. Of course it is, because that's what I get. So there's 3. And we'll redirect the other one to the front.
Okay, then we're going to be moving, and I have to figure out where I'm going to land. If I jump up to speed 4, I could be all the way over there. So let's do that. Let's just get out of here. Or yeah.
You happy with that then, or do you want to reconsider?
I would prefer to. Yeah, let's just commit. It's just fine.
You're good?
Yeah.
Squadron phase. Sienna's going to go after the last YT. Jesus.
And hey, that's my roll.
Yeah, really.
So,
we'll swarm for 1.
Okay.
That activates Sienna, and you will get a shot on my Architons if you so desire.
I do. I do desire, Ken. I do. We're going to move it here, and we're going to measure medium range. So there. And then we're going to shoot into your front. Hit.
I'm going to take it because I really do not trust re-rolling that into a double.
Well, it doesn't matter because
Yeah.
I'm not bomber.
I'm not going to burn out the evade either way.
Okay, so that is the end of round 4, moving on to round 5.
The Architons engineering, we're going to use that, get 3 points. Thruster Fisher is gone. So it'll make me survive a little bit. We're going to take a shot, flak out the front at your YT 2400 for nothing.
Yep.
Can't do anything with red dice. Okay, or with black dice rather. Then we're going to take side shot to the front of the CR90. It is obstructed, so I have to drop a die. And I'm going to leave that.
With Mon Mothma, I cancel the double, and then I will redirect to this side over here.
Okay. And then I get to move. So stay at speed 3.
CR90 is going to activate. It has a concentrate fire, and we're going to shoot into the front of this. So we have 2 reds.
Front or the side?
Into the side where we have no shields. 2 reds and a blue. And I need to get an accuracy. And then we will roll in a blue with con fire. And then you can just scatter that. And then I'm just going to not do anything. Cool. Then we're gonna flak out my side at that squadron.
Okay.
Hit.
Alright.
And then I ram you.
Yes, you do. So that'll be another damage on that flotilla. Vader's Gazanti squadrons. We're going to activate 2. We're going to start with this guy here at 1. Attacking 4 dice. Swarm it. 2. Okay, need another attack. So we're going to do Sienna. And Sienna rolls 4 also. And I swarm. Only 1.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I could probably flak it though.
Yes, you should be able to.
Yep. So let's take the flak shot. Out the front.
Nothing. He just does not want to die.
I need him dead. I need him dead. I'm not gonna burn Vader here. That just seems like a bad idea. And I guess I'll take a shot into the side of your CR90 because I can.
From your side into
From
my
my
front?
side into your front. For 1 hit.
Re-roll it. Because why not?
Got a different tray.
And it
And
works.
accuracy, that works. Okay, we're going to Ozzel to speed 3. And I'm going to make that maneuver there. So I'm overlapping that squadron for sure.
Transport 5 is revealing on Navigate, and it's going to go.
You're jumping up to speed 3.
I am.
Moving straight ahead.
Well, I'm going
Well.
speed 3, so
Right.
it is what it is. Right to there.
There you go. Hey, I inverse you with the Raider. Nav, we'll use it as the dial. I'm going to take a token shot into the rear of the MC-30. So 1 blue for a crit.
We redirect it to wherever I have shields.
Okay, so there you go. And I've kind of just decided to get out of here. So I'm going to reduce to speed 3.
No, hold on. It's medium range?
Yeah.
I just cancel it with Mon Mothma. So
Okay.
I'll take my shield back, please.
Yeah, you can have it back. There you go. I'm still going to drop down to speed 3 and just avoid some asteroids. I guess I could probably go stay at 4, but I think my ship looks prettier amongst the asteroids.
Mon Mothma goes. Nav, we'll use it as the dial. And I've already shown Ken what I would like to do at speed 4.
At speed 4, extra joint here, straight all the the way up over here. So Ozzel, I've got a Confire. I'm going to use the dial. It's honestly not going to matter at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and spend out that token as well. Dropping myself to speed 1 with Ozzel. Gladiator goes here.
Transport number 6 has a squadron, which is not what I expected. So we're going speed 2. So cool.
So squadrons for turn 5. My interceptor against your YT. I need 1 hit.
So swarm it.
Jesus.
No,
no,
okay.
it lives.
That is not what I expected.
Me neither, John.
Okay.
You shoot back at something. They all counter too, though, so that's where I'll kill you, is the counter.
So I shoot the one on 1 health and
okay.
Pray that I just don't have what just happened to me. Because at this point I don't really care if it dies. For, hey, look at that, I finally killed something. 3 damage. I could have killed out a full one.
Dead. And then counter 2. Now I kill it. Yeah, alright.
Okay, and now the more important one. We're going to be moving as far as we can away from everything. And then moving into directly... Actually...
Well, I just have to move a smidge.
Right there. So that's going to be 1 black dice into your front.
Okay.
Hit.
Let's force you to reroll that.
Hit.
Okay,
1 damage.
Have to take the 1 damage. That ends turn 5.
That's turn 5. On to turn 6, the relevant parts.
Turn 6, engineering on the Architons that was Nita's. We're going to use that. It gets me 3 engineering points, and we get rid of 1 card. And then I'm going to flak out the front at the
YT.
The YT. So that is 1 black, I believe, for 1 hit. And then we're going to take a long distance shot my side to the rear of your CR90. 3 red dice. Yeah, let's. I'm within range 5. That. But I don't have any guys left on my guy to reroll. So.
Nope.
No. You know what? I don't want to risk. Well, I'm going to get out of range. So let's go ahead and use my. Evade will change this into a double.
I will cancel out the double, and I will redirect 1 of those damages to the side.
Okay, and then I get to move. I'm at speed 3.
CR90 goes, and it has a concentrate fire. We are at medium range of this transport, so we're going to roll in a red and a blue and see if we can get an accuracy. Nope. And then we're going to add in another blue with con fire. And then you can scatter.
That scatters.
And we can call the game there.
Yeah, because I think the only other thing I could potentially do would be kill off that. Likelihood's low, but let's try it.
Okay, let me adjust.
So the only other activation that matters in the game is the Gazanti. I've got a squadron. We've already measured it out. The only one that can actually make it to intercept is going to be Sienna, so we'll just move her. And she needs all hits and no rerolls. Doesn't happen, she gets 1, and there's nothing else that can happen in this game, so that will end it here. So we're back, and what we can definitely say with 100% assurance is that did not go the way either one of us was expecting it to go.
No, it did not. I don't know how I have 8 rogues and then didn't kill all your squadrons or kill any of your ships with them.
I'm equally surprised I killed all but 1 of your rogues. I got Kanan. That's just because you forgot to cloak him onto the station. By the same token, talk about a huge mistake in turn 3, I think it was, or maybe 4, where my angle, I was looking at it, I did not think I could land the Raider on the other side of your flotilla. Now you saw that I could.
I 100% knew you could.
And I just, the number of ways I looked at it, it just in my mind was not computing, and as soon as it was time to move that Raider, I picked it up, I looked at it, and I said, well, I'll be. And I kicked myself a couple times off camera for that.
Yeah, so the difference, though, would have been, though, is if that were to have taken place, if you went first with that, then what I would have done is I would have activated the CR90 that had not, would have still been alive.
Yes.
And I would have double arced into your Gladiator.
Gladiator, or the Architans that was sitting
Gladiator.
in the Gladiator?
Double arced into your Gladiator and then moved. It would have survived.
Yes.
So that denies you those points, and I would still be there.
Yeah.
Then your Gladiator would have gone, and then I would have chased you down with my CR90, and then your Gladiator would have been in the side arc, because I chose not to shoot my side arc into your Gladiator, and I would have killed your flagship.
Yeah, we wouldn't have wanted that. So this probably wound up in a weird way working better for me, because, you know, and I'll be honest, 99% of the reason it's this close, your dice just were not with you today.
Like, at all.
No.
They were not there.
So, John, what was the final score?
The final score was I only killed 116 points worth of your stuff.
Right.
Compared to you, 166.
66, right.
Then you add in the 75 points that I got for the objective, just barely, and I have 191 with a difference of 25 toward me, so 6-5.
Yeah. So anyone that says objectives generally don't matter is usually correct, but man, this time it wound up squeaking you out the victory by that much.
But to also be fair, any of my other objectives would have been severely bad for you.
Oh, completely agree. When I took a look at them, I had a good laugh and said, well, this is the only one I might be able to do something with. This was a rough game, and that's about all I can really say on it.
Yeah, I have lots of thoughts on what I would change on a lot of different things. Honestly, I needed to have a strategic squadron.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that
like
right at deployment.
Super, super easy switch.
Yeah, one VCX, and all of a sudden, those real easily would be your objective tokens without any question at all.
Correct.
So let's give a big shout out to all of our patrons. Thank you so much again for your support. If you are interested in joining the ranks of our membership on Patreon, there's a link down below in the description.
Okay. Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Now that YouTube is getting rid of the dislike, I can't tell you to dislike the video. You can add a comment down below, and then you can find us on all of our social media in the links in the description.
All right. Until next time, I'm Ken.
I'm John.
This is Ion Radio.